Well, as promised, we're back with more news updates. It is time for TV47 at 4. My name is Alela. And the judiciary has dismissed the Law Society of Kenya's planned nationwide court boycott, insisting all courts will remain open on Wednesday despite advocates withdrawing from most court proceedings. Judiciary spokesperson, that is Paul Ndemo, says the boycott will primarily hurt litigants with matters scheduled for hearing, maintaining that complaints against judges can be addressed through the Judicial Service Commission and the Judiciary Ombudsman. The judiciary also defended its recent performance, citing a 104% case clearance rate after resolving more than 647,000 cases in the last financial year. And still in the corridors of justice, the Inspector General of Police, Douglas Kanja, and Directorate of Criminal Investigations, DCI Director Mohammed Amin, appeared before Justice Alexander Muteti in compliance with a court summon at the Milimani Law Courts on Monday over a case of the alleged disappearance of 3 young Kenyans. Justice Muteti confirmed the attendance of the two and excused them from further participation in the day's proceedings, directing that they would only be required to appear again in court if issues arise during the hearing that require their responses. The proceedings continued with testimonies from the family of the 3 missing young men, and what is that, of course, the proceedings, of course, have been adjourned up until Thursday.
I give you a ruling on this on 23rd. That is on Thursday.
At what time? At your convenience.
Okay. The best time would be at around 11:30. 11:30.
Most of us. Do we take it virtually and then take directions and come back to court? How would you want us to
proceed?
proceed?
The families, I don't know how we go to log in all of them.
We can take time allocation.
That's why I'm giving you 11:30 so that you can find your way here for the sake of the families. Yes. Okay.
And public hospitals across the country face a complete paralysis as of Monday midnight as Association of Medical Unions launch a nationwide strike. The health workers are protesting the failures of the national government and the Council of Governors to address job security, welfare and long-delayed agreements. The Kenya Health Union Caucus, which represents more than 5 major medical unions, dished out the nationwide strike directive after talks with county government failed.
After the 21 days, on the 6th day of July this year, we came out after giving a 14-day strike notice. And we were giving the 14-day strike notice so that we give ample time to our governors to make up their minds and do the right thing.
We have directed our officers, no meeting is going to take place in the county level. All the meeting and negotiation will be done centrally because all these issues have an arcing issue. What is the responsibility of the council governors if they cannot handle issues of common interest for the counties?
We give you updates of that later on. Now, police in Isinya, Kajiado County have arrested a 30-year-old man suspected of killing his 23-year-old ex-girlfriend in a case being investigated as suspected femicide. Gudensia Amwai was found dead in her rented house after relatives and friends became concerned when she stopped answering their calls. A postmortem confirmed that she died from manual strangulation. Now detectives say the suspect fled before the body was discovered, but was later arrested while hiding in Mala along Kangundo Road. Family members revealed the victim had previously reported threats from the suspect following their separation nearly a year ago. And now police say the suspect will appear in custody as investigators seek more time to conclude investigations. The incident has renewed concern over rising suspected femicide cases in Kajiado County.
Kwenda kufika kwa nyumba, pata mlango imefungwa lakini baadaye ilifunguliwa, nikapata sister yangu hali yako nayo haikuwa ile hali unaweza sema hata amejiua. Kwa mind nikajiambia huyu ameuliwa.
Akatuambia huyo jamaa anaitwa Mark Wafula na akatusomea ID namba yake, ikapatikana ni former ex wake, walikuwa wameachana 1 year, tuseme like 1 year ago. Juu alikuja current Kitengela, the ex ako Kamulu.
Ningeomba tu serikali tusaidie kulingana na uchunguzi wake bila inafanyikana, tuweze kujua tunaweza kufanya namna gani. Hatuna lolote tunaweza fanya sababu imetendeka na ni uchungu.
Kumaanisha kwamba there was compression, there was pressure on the neck. So we say this cause of death is what you call neck compression due to manual strangulation.
And now in the international scene, former Deputy President, or of course this is different, back in the country, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua now claims President William Ruto is using intermediaries to persuade him to return to the Kenya Kwanza fold following the opposition-backed victory in the Ol-Kalou by-election. Speaking while hosting a section of leaders from Ol-Kalou constituency, the former second-in-command alleged that Madira Member of Parliament Eric Wamumbi reached out to him after the election, urging him to ease his criticism of the president. Gachagua says the outcome has convinced him more than ever that President Ruto is headed for a one-term presidency, insisting that the poll demonstrated Kenyans can defeat the head of state in the 2027 general election regardless of their resources invested in campaigns.
People must decide. Are you with Ruto or are you with the community? The people want to know. And I've been told, mukienda kwa matanga, ukisema unataka kiti unaruza huko pande gani? Is that true? Wananchi are asking. And I talked to a leader who called me the other day. Nikamwambia, wewe, nasikia wananchi wakiuliza huko pande gani? Hata mimi nashindwa, where are you? Akaanza stammering, oh, sijui nini, oh, don't talk generally, talk specifically. Nakuuliza, nikamuuliza, uko pande gani? Uko pande ya Ruto ama pande ya jamii? There are two sides in this contest. Between now and election, there is no middle ground. And anybody in the middle ground is not sincere and cannot be trusted as a leader for this region. Because the time to make a decision is now. The community is under siege. The community is under persecution. The community is facing extinction. How can you be in the middle when your people need you to come and protect them?
All right, this next story takes us to the international scene. Outgoing UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer delivered his final address saying his work is done as he formally stepped down after 2 years in office. Speaking outside 10 Downing Street, Starmer said Britain is stronger and fairer than when he took office, citing progress on the economy, public service, immigration and defence. He urged Britain to remain united despite political differences, warning against forces that seek to divide society. Now, following the speech, Starmer travelled to Buckingham Palace to tender his resignation to King Charles III. Andy Burnham now becomes the United Kingdom's new Prime Minister and is expected to announce his cabinet and outline his government's priorities as Britain enters a new political chapter in the coming days.
My work is done. In 6.5 years, I took our party from a historic defeat in 2019, changed it so it was fit to face the country, and won a landslide general election victory in 2024. Since then, it has been the privilege of my life to serve you and this great country as Prime Minister. And I am confident that Britain is now stronger and fairer than it was 2 years ago. Our economy is stronger. Our public services are on the up, with the biggest fall in waiting times for 17 years. Children are being lifted out of poverty every single day. Immigration is down significantly. Our defence and security are on a far stronger footing, and our international reputation is greatly enhanced.
Back to Kenya, unpredictable weather, declining maize yields and limited access to quality seeds have continued to challenge many farmers in Kirinyaga, reducing productivity and household incomes. To address these challenges, the county government has maintained and trained more than 2,000 farmers on climate-smart farming practices and the use of high-yielding maize varieties ahead of the anticipated El Niño rains. Farmers also received practical guidance on selecting suitable seeds for different ecological zones, improving crop management, and identifying market opportunities. The initiative aims to help farmers increase harvests, strengthen dairy farming, that is through silage production, and improve food security. Now, by equipping farmers with practical knowledge and improved technologies, the program is expected to build resilient farming systems, increase incomes, and support sustainable agricultural growth across Kirinyaga County.
Just don't wake up and decide we will support farmers today and then tomorrow you're doing something different. We've sat deliberately, identified the value chains that we want to focus on, and those value chains are aligned with sector priorities, even all the way through the value chain to the industrial center, so that the industrial center supports the consumption of those particular products from those value chains.
Tumeanza ili tuweze kufikia wakulima wetu wote na waweze kupata elimu ambayo ni bora ili waweze kufanya ukulima wao kwa njia ya kisasa na waweze kupata mazao zaidi kwa faida zaidi.
Tumeshikana na County Government of Kirinyaga ndio kuweza kukuja hapa mahali hapa kufunza wakulima ukulima wa mahindi. Na specifically siku ya leo tunawafunza kuhusu mahindi yetu ya Yellow DK 7500 ambayo ni variety yenye ni mzuri sana kwa ukulima wa ng'ombe ama kutengeneza silage kwa mifugo.
Niko na hakika haya masomo yataleta faida kubwa sana kwa wakulima wa area hii na wa Kirinyaga County yote, kwani watapata yale mafunzo ya ukulima bora na mafanikio yao watapata baadaye wakivuna yale watakuwa wamepanda.
Now, Ferran Torres scored in extra.
Juicy Juni.
Sundays at 8:30 p.m.
Good morning.
You have my rent?
Leo jioni kama tutakuwa tumelipa rent, nauza simu yako.
Hamna pesa. I need 3 G's to make my nails today.
Sasa hivi natuhusu aje?
Can I order now? Do you ship? Can I get blinking ones?
Mimi nilikuwa na trade. Nimekelea kitele yangu. Kitele yangu na trade. Nikikunyuma.
Oh my God. He left me. Nitumie ni line.
Uko nje kuna wifi.
Why? Hi-Fi?
Wait, so what do we call this dish again?
I have no idea.
The cucumbers are there specifically for my beauty routine.
Tamulini kero make a beauty product.
Na ameenda.
Tunafaa tukuwe na logo yetu. Like, si ni brand already.
We won't entertain divas.
No. I'm not dealing with a man child.
Amazing. Nishapenda hii energy.
Sundays at 8:30 p.m. on TV47. Saturday at 8:30 p.m.
My father used to tell me that a hotel is the home for travelers. I guess I forgot that. Recently, it's been more of a mirror of my own ambition.
Wahoo has been crowned a champion of the 5th leg of the PGK Equator Tour Season 2 at Trade Sports Club, finishing on a 10 under par to secure his second PGK Equator Tour title since the circuit's inception and his first victory of Season 2. Greg Snow finished second on 9 under, while Samuel Chege and John Legerma shared third place at 7 under. Veteran Dismas Indiza completed the top 5 of that is 5 under, with Michael Karanga recording the best final round of the day at 5 under par. After 5 events, the order of merit is led by Samuel Chege with 2,852 points, followed by Greg Snow, who has 2,320 points, and Dismas Indiza 2,290 points.
The PGK Equatorial Tour at Ruiru means a lot to me because I think it's a special place to me. I've been here several times, and I think the course accommodates me well, and I really appreciate it a lot.
Trying to make sure that we are trying to search for the talent, Kenyan talents, because every time, some years back, we used to suffer because of the events, but right now we are so lucky because we have some cooperation in place so that we can be able to get our professional ranking, and also looking forward to play for the international tournaments across the world.
All right, thank you so much for choosing to stay with TV47. I close the TV47 at 4 bulletin at this very point. My name is Linda Alela. Enjoy the rest of your viewing.